Sophy Ridge tore off Nicola Sturgeon's hopes for leading an independent Scotland ahead of the May elections. She pointed to SNP's government record as she filmed some of the failures in Sturgeon's power. At one point, Ms. Ridge told Ms. Sturgeon to just look at the truth. In this interview, I would love to look back at your government profile because it's so important, said Ms. Ridge. You are asking the Scottish people to trust you to lead an independent Scotland. You are clearly an exceptional communicator and have strong approval ratings. Ms. Sturgeon struggled to cope, as she took responsibility for the scale of the crisis in Scotland. She added that there had been big improvement in education, although inequalities remain. At home care homes, Ms. Sturgeon said, "Sorry, Sophie, the number of home care damage cases is too high and it shouldn't be a statistical competition. I have to challenge that. The number of casualties in nursing homes in England is much higher than in Scotland. We have recognised more of them as COVID's losses." Later in the interview, Ms. Sturgeon accused Alex Salmond's Alba party of jeopardising Scottish independence by attempting to bulldoze forward in a way that is contemptuous of the voters. Nicola Sturgeon promised to provide a transformational increase in NHS funding if the SNP wins the election. Speaking as she launched the SNP's manifesto this week, Ms. Sturgeon said frontline NHS spending would increase by at least a total of £2.5 billion. The SNP leader repeated her call for an independence referendum to be held within the next parliamentary term. The manifesto also promises a £10 billion investment programme in NHS facilities, and a minimum 25% rise in mental health spending. Earlier this week, the Scottish First Minister became flustered during an awkward interview over Scottish independence. Reporter confronted the SNP leader on its economic cost, prompting Ms. Sturgeon to claim all the forecasts were completely out of date. Viewers branded the interview a complete car crash from the SNP's perspective, pointing out the party leader appeared to become flustered even by a gentle interview.